Okay, another update. We're getting updates all the time right now in a very refreshing pace, actually. Although the previous updates have been small and this isn't different, it offers some nice gameplay improvements that I'll talk about right after Skins Monkey. Skins Monkey is an automated service that lets you trade skins instantly for a fee, sign up now, and get up to $5 bonus. Simply add items from your inventory, then find skins that matches your current balance. Site offers live support 24/7. You can also top up your balance if you're missing a few dollars, and there's a lot of skins to choose from. Visit my link down below to get to Skins Monkey. Previously, when you played Deathmatch, and as all of you already know, if you wanted to play with an AK, you needed to play as T. But with Valve's official Deathmatch servers, you sometimes wouldn't be allowed to join T. This has always been incredibly counterintuitive because Deathmatch is free for all, so it's just unnecessarily punishing for the AK lovers. This update finally delivered on the patch note that allows for unbalanced teams, so now anyone can join T, which likely means we'll see much less CTs. But it's a much needed improvement. However, this change is meant to go along with the other patch notes. Now, just for a little bit of warm up, Valve had to fix a bug where the fire was visible through the AK view model, and today's update fixed that. Then Hobbsy pointed out that there was something wrong with the stickers after Valve changed so they cover the front gap. The third patch note is for a case where inventory item icons rendered incorrectly while scoped in game. This just didn't seem that important to showcase. Now the banger for this update is actually down here in the audio section, which by the way, we've seen a lot of audio patch notes recently. It seems Valve's audio engineer is with us for this month. The first update is that they've shortened the front end of the AK fire sound. And here's a before and after comparison. Truthfully, it's hard to notice a difference. But this is one of those things that I think you're going to notice subconsciously, if that makes sense. Then we finally get to a patch note addressing this Reddit post by Mad Charles MLG, talking about how there's a delay when shooting on the body. After this post, this other one by Xcrasher came along and confirmed that there is a delay through the game files. So Valve, with this update, literally decided to change that value down to 0 to remove the delay. But before you hear the difference, there's another patch note that is connected to this delay where it says body shot impact sounds from the attacker's perspective, so you, when you shoot, will momentarily reduce the volume of weapon fire and ambience to help ensure feedback remains audible. Basically what they're saying is the volume of your shots goes down just a little bit so you can better hear body shot impacts, especially now that there's no delay. Here is some before and after footage. Let me know down below if you like what you heard. If I speak for myself, yes, this is great. I like what they did here. Now, if you look at the actual changes through the game files in terms of the values, comparing strings before and after, you'll notice the volume has been lowered. This is most likely for when you're shooting someone. And down here, you can see the delay being removed. Now, the whole point of having this delay in the first place, from what I believe, is that Valve wanted the delay in order to get the audio feedback from both the weapon and the body shots, instead of, having the weapons sort of mask them. Now they've decided to commit to just removing the delay, perhaps after seeing the community feedback, and instead lowering the firing sound and ambience when shooting at enemies to give you that impact instantly instead. So let me know if you prefer this way of handling this. It feels different for sure, but I really think it's a positive change. You can test it out in Deathmatch now, even go T-side if you want. And remember, this delay was for body shots, so there's obviously no difference to headshots. But that is the update for today. Things are actually starting to move forward now, even if these updates are small. I like what's going on, and hopefully they keep it up. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.